In this video, I'm going to show you how to fill holes in Tinkercad. Now, there's a few ways to do this. I'm going to show you one which I do think is the easiest. As you can see here, I've prepared some objects or shapes with a few holes in them, and I'm going to show you how to now fill these. So it's going to be super simple. Now, first we're going to select this one. For example, as you can see, it has like a circular hole over here. So to fill this, the easiest way would be to find a object or shape which is similar to the specific hole over here, or of course just make it overlap it. So I could use a cylinder over here in my case, for example like this, and I could just make it bigger, or I could use something like a box, and of course I can make the box bigger as well, and we're going to fill it that way. So let me show you. We're going to use a cylinder right now. I'm going to click, and I'm just going to place a cylinder over here, and what I'm going to make sure is that it's going to be bigger than the hole itself. So just make it bigger. Doesn't really matter how it's going to be. There we go. As you can see, now we made it bigger than the hole, and the hole has been erased. Now what you then have to do is actually make this as thick as your original. So it's going to go down here, and there we go. As you can see, in my case, let's actually adjust the size of this. So it's going to be, let me actually snap the grid for the ease of use over here. But if you of course are not snapping, then it's going to take a bit more time to actually do this. So there we go, it's 10, and now we're going to make this one 10 as well, and there we go, it's perfect. Okay, make sure it's not sticking out, and there we go. Now whenever you've done this, also click on this and press D, which is going to take it to the base level over here on our work plane. And now you have to highlight both the things, and then make sure it's not anything else on there. So I'm just going to select these two things like that, and then click on this button up top, which is the union group, and there we go. As you can see, the hole has been filled. Now the same thing goes over here. Of course, you can select whichever shape you want. I'm gonna go with a cube over here, and of course I'm just gonna make the cube slightly bigger. So we're gonna make it like this, and there we go, like that. And now I'm just going to basically push it in, because it's going to be very possible to do that over here. Make it a bit smaller, and I'm going to push it in a bit, and there we go. It's now level even, it's not sticking out. And if I select these two things over here, union group them, there we go. As you can see, the hole again is going to be filled. Okay, so that's of course one way to do this, and I do think it's going to be the easiest. But what if you have something which is a bit more complicated? So if it's a bit more complicated, like this over here in this instance, as you can see, we have like this hole over here. Now it's going through here, and you can actually see through over there. It's like a very weird hole. Now you can fill this using the exact shape, or kind of a similar shape which you've seen earlier. Okay, so here we have like this cylinder. I'm going to just click on here, place it up top, and I'm going to try to actually match the size of the cylinder over here. Now in our case, that's going to be pretty simple, but in your case, it may take a bit more adjusting. And then just go and push it down to, of course, the exact same level. I'm going to just press D because it's the same one. And there we go. As you can see, it's already filled the holes. I just have to select the two, click on the union group, and there we go. We've basically filled that hole as well. Okay, so you may have to play around a bit, but it's pretty much that simple to fill holes inside Tinkercad. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.